I'm Nick.
And I'm Courtney.
And we've been married for almost 10 years. We both have master's degrees, and we were both former special education teachers. We were very frustrated with the low pay. After 10 years in special education, I left and started my own business, and a year later, Courtney followed me.
I am a content creator. I create all kinds of content. This is where the magic all happens. Explicit content, exclusive content. In 2019, I joined a subscription-based website, and I am known all around the world for it. Obviously, the bed comes in handy. I really like to come film over here by the window because it has the best lighting. When I started on the subscription website, and I thought it would be really cool if I could make $500 a month, pay for a car. In my first month, I made over $1,700. I usually will use my ring light here. I just put my camera in, and I'll just shoot content here in my little office area.
Now Courtney has 3 pages on her subscription site and has over 60,000 subscribers.
Hi guys, it's me. I'm so excited to be here with you today. I am going to be creating the most hottest content for you. So now, every month, I make double my annual salary as a teacher, between 50 and 100 grand a month.
So in 3 years, we've been able to become millionaires.
I will come in here, I'll shoot content maybe an hour or two. I spend time connecting with my subscribers, so I'll message back and forth with them. I have tons of swimwear. I love to shoot at the beach. A lot of times people will send me stuff from my wish list. I brought this one to Jamaica with me.
I'm Courtney's biggest fan. I think what she does is absolutely amazing.
I get gifts in the mail all the time of things that they love, things that I love, and then I will shoot content in those different things.
The way that we live our lives is very controversial, but we absolutely love it.
Since starting this line of work, it's completely changed my life. I feel more free.
You guys want to get a snack before we go to the beach?
Yes.
Courtney and I have 4 children together.
Our boys are 9 and 10. They've known that I've modeled since they were very little.
We have the capacity now to provide anything that we want financially for our kids. It's amazing.
We've been quoted as the new version of the American dream.
We have the family, we have the kids, we have the dogs, we have time freedom. It's amazing. Who wouldn't want this?
But you're not just modeling. You guys are actually performing sex acts on your channel.
Correct.
You have 4 kids.
Yes.
And their ages are 21, 19, 10, and 9.
Yes.
They all know what you're doing?
We have age-appropriate conversations, so the older ones know. And then the younger ones we have age-appropriate conversations with.
Now, you said you want to overcome the stigma of people thinking that you don't have other options.
Right.
But that's not the real stigma, is it? The real stigma is judging you doing sex work, sex acts, sexual content for the public. That's the real judgment that you face, right?
Right. There's a lot of judgments about it, but people have a lot of stigmas around sex workers that we only had this as the only option, or we have issues, or we only did it for the money, versus actually knowing that, like, I did this because I desire to.
Your goal was $500 a month, but you're making between $40,000 and $80,000 a month
Yes.
now, so it really took off.
It really took off.
Okay. Now, you have a master's degree, and
Yes.
you're 3/4 of the way to a PhD, right?
Yes.
And you have a master's degree.
Correct. Yep.
And both of you were special education teachers?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Did you love that?
Loved it.
Okay.
But also, there's a lot that comes with it.
Yeah, sure.
We love the work. We love working with the kids. We loved our colleagues, but not being paid, having to work extra jobs, having to supplement our income just to survive. There's a lot of teachers living just above the poverty line. That's not fun.
It was one of the reasons we actually got our master's degree, was so that we could potentially make more money. And while I was going to school to get my PhD, the president of the school came up to me and she's like, Courtney, we are so proud of you, but we will not be paying you for that. And that was one of the moments where I was like, what am I doing? Like, I'm barely able to survive.
So you filed bankruptcy.
Mhm.
Yes.
You actually had your car repossessed at
Yes.
one point, and you were even homeless.
Yeah.
Correct.
At one stage. You just couldn't afford. Rents were going crazy.
We had experienced a flood at our house. We didn't have, renter's insurance wouldn't cover that. We didn't have the money to be able to get somewhere else. Luckily, we had friends and family who were, let us stay until we were able to get back on our feet, but it's a common experience that a lot of teachers have.
Okay. Would you be doing this if all of a sudden you inherited $10 million?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I've always said, because people always throw that out there as like a gotcha question, like you did this only for money. I love expressing myself. This is who I am.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.